Hi guys. Well, I'm here to talk to you about the geysers. Imagine a hot water jet emerging out to the ground by itself. Like when you are in the kitchen and open a whistling pot. You see vapor plus water at high temperatures such that you could even get burned if you don't care. That is what I expect you become interested in here in this video. My goal here is to explain you how a geyser works and give you a little tour through the world showing you the most incredible geysers. But what is a geyser? Well, a geyser is a special type of thermal source that emits periodically a hot water column and vapor of water to the surface. Well guys, as you know, the inner heart is made up of magma, very hot magma, and other components that are not important to our goal, maybe for other topics, but for this not. So this magma is between 700 and 1200 degrees Celsius. The water vapor is approximately 100 degrees Celsius or more, a few more, a few less. Thus, if we put the magma temperature in function of the vapor temperature, we could say that magma is about 12 times hotter than the vapor of water. Wow. Then we know that water can imagine this is the ground. Now the water can seep into the ground until certain depth, and we also know that magma is not only in the inner heart but also can be found in the surface by tectonic and physical processes. So when the water gets in touch with the magma transfers heat to the other cold body by some physical laws that I will not mention or explain here. In this case, the surface, in this case, the water is the body cold, the cold body. So when the water gets hot enough, it becomes less dense. And what means this? This means that water tends to emerge out to the ground in form of vapor through fractures in the air crust. However, this vertical flow of water cannot be seen all time. Instead, we see it in intervals of time. 10 minutes of 10 minutes of activity, 10 minutes of inactivity, and so on. Because the water takes time to calm down until the magma and heat again. So it's kind of, it emerges out for 10 minutes, as I said, and then it disappears and returns after 5 minutes or some similar time. So this is the geyser phenomenon. So, and it is related to other physical phenomenon as our thermal waters, geothermal plants, and other. So the first famous geyser is in a park called the National Park of Yellowstone in United States. There are other but less famous, as like Krotosky Nature Reserve in Russia, El Tatio in Chile, Tapio Volcanic Zone in New Zealand, Aucadalur in Iceland, Copahue Volcano in Chile, and Morning Sun in Bolivia. Those are greater, bigger geysers in the world. Between these geysers, there is one that broke the record for the largest geyser in the world in terms of its reached height, which was about 90 meters. It is not surprising? I think yes. If you consider that in Bogota building is about 200 meters high. That means the largest geyser in the world is half the height of Bogota building. But unfortunately, as it occurs in most places, the human intervention threats the extent of these natural wonders due to the demand of energy, because the places where geysers are located are of a great economic and environmental interest in terms of energy obtention. That is geothermal energy, in other words. Then the installation of geothermal plants decreases the amount of heat available to heat the water used in geysers, and the water does not emerge out again. Maybe in the future it will happen again, but yeah, because the water does not reach enough temperature, and this is the end of the geyser. Literally, the geyser dead here.